Good afternoon. I'm Amy Rapp I'm the Eligibility and Level of Care Manager with the Bureau of Disability Services. I would like to welcome all of you to our discussion about the Level of Care Assessment Representative, or also referred to as LCAR, that will begin on July 1st of 2025. This presentation will specifically focus on the engagement of health and wellness and traumatic brain injury waiver case managers with the LCAR vendor. This overview presentation will be recorded and posted on the Family and Social Services Administration LCAR website shortly after this live presentation. Next slide, please. The Family and Social Services Administration is committed to improving the quality and efficiency of evaluating functional eligibility for accessing services and supports. The Level of Care Assessment Representative process is designed to streamline the eligibility evaluation to determine the nursing facility level of care for the home and community-based waiver services and nursing facility stays. Set to launch on July 1st of 2025, the LCAR will evaluate eligibility for new and continued nursing facility level of care, which is required to access services and supports through the Health and Wellness Waiver, Traumatic Brain Injury Waiver, Pathways for Aging Waiver, and nursing facility admissions. Next slide, please. What we will cover in today's session will include the impact of LCAR on home and community-based services and nursing facility admissions, the LCAR assessment process, waiver case management roles and responsibilities, contact information, and further resources. Next slide, please. The eligibility criteria for nursing facility level of care remains the same. The primary change on July 1st of 2025 will be that the LCAR vendor, Maximus, is responsible for conducting and completing the nursing facility level of care eligibility. Waiver service planning will continue to be developed, coordinated, and monitored by health and wellness and traumatic brain injury waiver case managers or Pathways for Aging waiver service coordinators. Next slide, please. Nursing facilities will continue to conduct nursing facility level of care assessments before an individual is admitted to a nursing facility. The LCAR vendor will receive the nursing facility level of care recommendation that results in an approval or a denied determination. Nursing facilities and LCAR will continue to collaborate timely to ensure accurate nursing facility level of care determinations and smooth facility transitions. Next slide, please. Assessment requests can be submitted by individuals, qualified entities, or legal representatives. Maximus will conduct assessments within 7 calendar days of the request. They will complete recommendations that include either an approval or a denial within 11 calendar days from the date the eligibility assessment is submitted. Maximus will submit nursing facility level of care eligibility recommendations to the Family and Social Services Administration for final determination, which may include either an approval or a denial. Next slide, please. The LCAR vendor submits the nursing facility level of care recommendations through the Assessment Pro system within 4 calendar days of receiving the request. The nursing facility level of care determinations will be received by your case management organization or the assigned waiver case manager in the BEADS portal. Then the waiver case manager will evaluate the need to facilitate the development of a person-centered service plan, as the current service plan and nursing facility level of care dates may not align. If the level of care, if the LCAR vendor recommends a denial, your case management organization or the assigned waiver case manager will receive this determination in the BEADS portal. The individual needs to be contacted to ensure they understand their appeal rights about the denial determination. The Aging and Disabilities Resource Centers must offer and conduct options counseling to the individual. Next slide, please. If an individual is receiving choice and during an assessment is found to potentially meet nursing facility level of care for waiver, the case manager may use the data elements from the Enter-I assessment they have just completed and enter that directly into Assessment Pro for LCAR to review for the nursing facility level of care recommendation. The Area Agency on Aging may provide several types of support for those transitioning from choice to the health and wellness waiver. These supports include Medicaid application assistance, no wrong door long-term services and supports navigation, and options counseling depending on the individual's needs. The Area Agency on Aging will ensure coordination of care for individuals transitioning to waiver services internally with LCAR and with pathways for aging waiver managed care entities as applicable. If someone declines the waiver services or the waiting list, they are not eligible to continue with choice or other non-waiver services. Individuals who do not qualify for a waiver may continue to receive their choice services. Next slide, please. Streamlining the nursing facility level of care evaluations and determinations by the LCAR will empower the health and wellness waiver and traumatic waiver case managers to offer enhanced care coordination and support to individuals. This will create further capacity for service planning or brokering community resources to meet individual needs comprehensively. The impact will ensure efficient resource allocation and elevate the quality of service delivery. Next slide, please. The Aging and Disability Resource Centers serve as navigators for individuals who require long-term services and supports. They support individuals and families in understanding their options and getting connected to the right resources at the right time. They will receive referrals from the LCAR vendor when an individual does not meet the nursing facility level of care requirements, is ineligible for Medicaid, or is on the waiver wait list. They will also assist in creating initial service plans for fee-for-service pathways for aging, traumatic brain injury, and health and wellness waivers. The ADRCs will also respond to NDS Section Q referrals from the nursing facility when the individual's preference is to return to the community from a nursing facility stay. Next slide, please. Maximus is the vendor for the level of care assessment representative. This slide displays their contact information. To receive up-to-date announcements or upcoming trainings facilitated by Maximus, please subscribe with the link included in the fourth bullet point. Next slide, please. The Family and Social Services Administration has a new LCAR website, and the link is included in this slide. This Family and Social Services Administration site will contain current information from FSSA about LCAR. This information will include, but is not limited to, frequently asked questions, program overview, general member information, waiting list and waivers, pediatric eligibility, and provider information. Next slide, please. This slide displays further context to the Family and Social Services Administration divisions by their programs and our contact details. Next slide, please. So we thank you for your attention today and in joining us in this overview of LCAR. And if you have further questions, please email the Bureau of Disability Services as our email address is shown on this slide. Additionally, a frequently asked questions will be developed regarding all received questions received from this live presentation. As mentioned earlier, this webinar will be available on the Family and Social Services Administration LCAR website shortly after today's live presentation. Again, thank you for joining us this afternoon.